Let's widen our knees apart, being placement with the palms down to the thigh, and settling in with a seated rise in the arms up to the sky. And we're just gonna give it a nice rhythm with the arms, being playful, swinging the hips back and forth. Arms, imagine like you're climbing or dancing, and just wanna, maybe you want to challenge yourself lifting the hips away from the heel, and you just want to shift the hips back one side to the other as you're swinging or dancing. So I want you to play around here. Maybe you want to bring your elbows to the hips or thighs or your obliques. Just give it a nice crunch. Just be mindful. And you just want to pull the elbows one side to the other, and just give it a nice being the spine, the hips, the pelvis, reaching up, or maybe you want to lower. Maybe you want to play with the hips, going down by up, down. We're going to sweep. Give it a nice circle, hip circle. And it would be optional to modify coming to a forearm position, knees and hands, and just want to give a nice hip isolation, just moving the hips, just being playful, making it into a box shape with the hips, or imagine just giving 4 position, finding your spine, being mindful with the spine. Maybe you want to give it a nice arch with a C. Okay, now whenever you're ready, we're going to come meet me into a placing the palms behind, coming to a camel's pose. Optional age, just extend one arm out, one arm reaching up if you need to, or just placing the palms behind your back, your lower back. And we're going to sweep the arms up, and your hips are going to be dropping down as your arms come lower. Inhale, reach, lowering up, the hips up, away from the heel, and drop them down when the arms come down. Rising up, half camel. Your heart opening will be open, the chest will be open, and lower down the glutes, placing the palms behind you, and you're going to give it a nice little lift of the pelvis or tailbone, and lower down. And we're going to get sweeping to the tabletop. Extend the toes and your right leg in front of you. You're going to give it a nice little leg stretch here. So I'm going to be demonstrating for you guys so you guys can see better. I'm going to be moving and readjusting my mat. Just lifting your right foot, placing the front on top of the mat in front of your tricep, and they're going to give a nice lifting the heel. You're just going to give a little curve with the heel, making sure your hips are in line with the shoulders, and you're just going to give a tap, lift, and then you're going to tap it down, and you want to kick back, sending the big toe kick back, toe tap, and extend back to the wall, against the wall. Send it back. You're gonna hold the arms behind you, grabbing, or maybe you want to grab your ankle or not, and just give it a nice curl. The leg behind, arms are reaching behind, shoulders are open. I'm just gonna tap it out, reach back, tap, and then extend the arm and leg, and reach the arm and leg. Bring the foot in front onto the mat. You're gonna give it a nice tap to the shin, rotate and lift. Tap the shin, rotating with the knee. So you're gonna tap the shin, rotate back to center. So you want to bend your knee and then rotate. It's kind of like mobility And we're working on the hips here. So let's send it back the hips, the feet back behind. Placing the left foot. Let's do that again with the other leg. Tap, heel, lift. Lift the heel and drop it down. Lower slowly and control. Lift up the heel and lower down. Lift. In 3, 2, 1, kick back, send the big toe to this walk, back extend, bang it back to the front. Give a nice stretch here, opening the hamstring and working on the glutes. So we're gonna come bring it back in front, leaving a little room with the hips. Tap, place in the front, kick it back. Rise an arm, straighten an arm, give a nice tap, tap behind the foot and grab it. Reaching over, just grabbing the toe or maybe the shin, whichever far you can go. And release, tap. Bring the leg and toes away from each other. Give a nice stretch. The shoulders and the glutes, and extend the left leg in front to the tricep or with the knee, and then we're going to give it a rotate. Rotating your hips, your flexion, hip flexion. You want to send the shin down or the thigh, the knee. Just rotate, dropping down, lifting the heel to give it more motion here. Working on the hip flexion and mobility here. And then you just want to, maybe you want to rotate your arm. You want to adjust your arm and your hips, and then send it back the glutes and just give a nice stretch. Walking your arm and walking to the other side. Give a nice side stretch as we're taking a seated. Maybe you want to do 2 more here. Let's give it another 1. And release. Releasing the lower back, the arms, the back, the shoulder. And thank you so much for joining with me. Till next time.